Hi, welcome back to Wirral Bourbon Reviews. My name's Phil.
And I'm Adam. And today we're going to be reviewing Colonel E.H. Taylor Small Batch Bottled in Bond.
Yeah. So, it has been opened, just doesn't look it.
Yeah, we've literally just opened it. 50% ABV, 100% proof. And this is obviously a Sazerac.
Yeah.
One of their many labels that they have.
Yeah.
So
out of Kentucky.
Out of Frankfurt. It's a very nice part of the country. It is nice.
Yeah.
Colonel Edmund Haynes Taylor Jr.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there we go. So it says so right on the bottle.
Yeah.
So we made some notes about this one in terms of the aromas and palate and all that kind of stuff. So do you want to give us a bit of the rundown?
Well, it's 50%, 100% proof, 50% volume and alcohol. It's a straight bourbon.
Yeah, we've heard all this.
Yeah.
I was saying about the palate and the thing. We made notes, haven't we?
We have.
So we made notes from the master, because what we want to do is we take it from the masters of malt. Yeah. They're usually pretty good, right? Or whoever we can get the notes. We like to see what it is and then see what we get from it rather than. I know that's kind of. You could say that's like leading the horse, but we do like I think we tell it how it is, isn't it? So yeah. So aroma notes are caramel apples, fresh corn, cloves, and butterscotch. Yeah. So there's obviously going to be a little bit of rye. Whenever I see cloves, I'm like, oh, okay, right, there's going to be some rye in it. Yeah. Obviously the caramel, you're always going to have caramel in it. And I can't remember, you always get like caramel and vanilla from like a bourbon or whatever, but I can't remember which one. Caramel, I think, is from the barrel, isn't it? And then the vanillas, I think, from the corn. And there's chemical reaction over my head anyway. Palate, then we've got corn sweetness, obviously, spicy rye and cinnamon, and creamy vanilla. Yeah. Creamy vanilla. So when I see like creamy, I'm like, well, it's going to be some malt, wheat. It's going to be some wheat, isn't there? Whenever I see creamy.
It's aged 6 to 8 years. So
we don't know if it is. We think it might be.
You think
because there's no age statement, so obviously it's older than 4 years. And it doesn't explicitly say, but I think on like a little bit of research, we think 6 and 8 years. The mash bill is a Buffalo Trace 1, which is 75% corn, 10% rye, and 15% malted barley. It's going to have a bit of that cream from potentially that. And barrel level 4 Buffalo Trace use, or Sazerac, or whatever you want to. It's Sazerac who owns it, isn't it? But we always refer to it as Buffalo Trace, isn't it? Yeah. Because we go to the distillery, it's Buffalo Trace, isn't it? But which is a char level 4, which is 55 seconds of flame on.
Yeah, flame in the barrel.
Flame in the barrel. It doesn't have an age statement. Picked this up recently from Manchester Airport in Terminal 2, for those who are interested, if you're going on holiday or whatever, because holiday season. Yeah. And we have had this in the past, probably about 4 or 5 years ago now. Yeah, I'd say about 5 years.
About 5 years ago.
Yeah, it was COVID-y time, wasn't it? When around that time, and picked it up because it was about 46 quid, which is pretty good
because it's normally about 60-70 pounds.
Yeah, around that mark. I think I've noticed like
it's even been dearer than that.
Yeah, I've noticed. Yeah, well, I was going to say the first time we picked it up, we probably paid about 80. About 80. Feels about right. We were kind of we said it in the past or whatever, but the Sazerac seems to be a lot of their stuff seems to be a bit more accessible now. Their production must obviously have like ramped up. I think like COVID times, bourbon became very, very popular, and obviously they scaled up their production and all that kind of stuff on the crest of that wave. Starting to see a lot more stuff coming over. There might be kind of different reasons around that, maybe like the whole kind of import duties on like Canada and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, because we notice now, you can get like Weller, Tesco's, which is a local supermarket for 28 quid or £20, £26 with a club card, if that makes sense to you.
26 quid. Yeah, 28 quid.
And even like the Blanton stuff, like I like Blantons. I like the single barrel. I like the gold one particularly. Even that, like the price of that seems to be dropping and that. So yeah, so I thought it was worth picking up. So on that note, then, shall we have a little bit of a smell of this one, see what we're thinking?
Yeah, let's have a smell. What did the note say?
A little bit of clove. So I think we said what the mash bill was, 10% rye. So a little bit of that spice of that. Sweetness, obviously from the corn, a bit of cinnamon. We said about spice. Creamy vanilla. So I'm guessing that's the malted barley element of it.
Yeah. Smells spicy. I think so. Smells a bit cinnamony.
Take two sips and then cast our judgments.
You've got to take two, haven't you? Got a bit of a kick to it, hasn't it?
It has. It has, yeah. So I
like a bit of a kick.
I do like a bit of a kick. I give it a little bit more of the chew, I don't know if they call it Kentucky chew, or like the get it round the palate and get it round the mouth and that. And I'm getting that kind of spice on more like my gums, as opposed to the rye that we done in the last video, which was Brothers Bond one.
More on your tongue, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was more on the tip of my tongue, but yeah, around my gums. Yeah, what do you think about it?
I like it.
I quite like it. I think this would be a good thing. So
the higher proof is a good thing, but it's not overly high, is it?
Yeah.
It's only like 50%, which isn't that high compared to your cask strength ones, but it is. I think it's very nice.
Yeah. So I think in like the age range, what are you thinking? Because I think that's gonna be a 4 or 5 years. I don't think that's 6 or 8, because I think it would have taken more of a colour profile than that. Do you not think it looks quite pale?
It does in the glass, but doesn't in the bottle, does it? But
yeah, well, we're looking at like an oak table, aren't we? So it's.
I think.
Yeah, I don't know. So, got orange light as well. No. That's not helping, is it? So.
No.
Okay, so in terms of then, I think a question then, right? So we've had this one, and we'll save this question, but
we've had this one
before. What do you think? Comparing it to what you had it in the past, if you can recall, is it worth doing a comparison on that? So, but we'll start, right? So, burn. Did you get any burn?
Not at the back of the throat where when a whiskey is bad, it just burns like acid in the back of the throat. Didn't get any of that. It's just heat.
I don't think it's necessarily that it's bad always. Well, I think it's sometimes
usually like your young cheap bottles, like San Joe's or something.
Yeah,
where it just burns.
But
I need coke in it.
I think though, sometimes like I've always like whenever we've had like tastings or whenever we have like a few drinks or whatever, we start off on like a lower ABV and then kind of build up. I think if you started on like a barrel strength or whatever, that's going to burn.
That's going to burn.
That's going to burn. Yeah, and it's just because that high ABV. So I don't think, and it's not necessarily that it's bad whiskey. It's just that it's a high ABV. So I don't think that's fair to say it's all.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Some of them,
like the cheaper ones, and
the cheap ones just like burn like ethanol, like
pure acid. Yeah. Okay,
but that's not like that. And it's not like some of the high ABV ones do have a bit of a burn, but after a couple, that goes away.
So taste wise, what do you think about that? What's your kind of judgment?
Well, the smell, I can still smell a bit of corn, but the taste.
See, I get that sweetness, but I get that spice off that rye. Is like, it's not, even though it's like the 10%. I wouldn't say it's a dominant note, but you can definitely pick up that spice in that, which is nice because I do like the spice. I like it. It's nice.
I do think it's like cinnamon as well.
Okay, so
there's got a bit of a cinnamon taste.
Any kind of
corn, cinnamon.
So, okay then. So, in terms of like strength from that, is that like? Do you reckon that's probably about the right kind of thing?
Probably about a bit more for that.
Yeah, I think it's about right.
If it was any more, it might burn too much.
Yeah.
For that, it's perfect. If it was 45%, it'd be too light, and it just wouldn't be right. It'd just be too. Not much flavour, a bit watery.
Yeah. Okay. So,
and for the price we used to pay, we did pay £80, and you only paid what?
46.
46 for that. I think you can. Not in the airport, obviously. The airport's slightly cheaper. I think it's about £60. I think, isn't it?
Yeah. So, or like I think I saw it for like 56 or so. So like
56,
£60 or whatever.
Yeah.
At £46. That is very, very good. Because how much was Twin Stallions from M&S?
£28.
Oh, I thought it was more than that.
No, was it £28?
Was it? Okay, right. Well, discard that comment then. I think that for the price is very good.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
Very good.
That is very drinkable for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so
drink that.
Do you want to go through your scores first, or do you want to do a comparison from what you can remember it last time? Can you remember it from last time?
Not really.
No.
We didn't really give scores last time, so I couldn't say.
No, it was a long time ago, wasn't it?
But
I remember having it though.
And I remember being impressed by it.
Yeah, I remember being impressed. But since then, we've had a lot of good whiskey, haven't we? We've had like a lot of good whiskey.
A lot of good whiskey.
So it like kind of brings your kind of metrics down.
And we are probably, and we're going to be harsh anyway, because nothing gets a 10.
Well, unless it's like unbelievable.
But nothing's probably.
And the way that I like to score things is, it's like it can't just be like unbelievable and it's an amazing bourbon or whatever rye or it's like it's got to be like really nice and really cost efficient for what I mean. It's got to be like worth the money. It can't just be like a unicorn and it costs like £200 a dram or whatever. But it's like an amazing, because that's like it's amazing, but it's not like what I mean. It's got to be. There's got to be a part of that assessment. Yeah. So scores then. Georgie Doors. Scores on the doors.
No, I'm going to give it a 5.8.
Yeah.
Getting slightly better.
I'm going to follow suit. I'm going to go with a 5.8 this time. I think I'm going to match you there.
Yeah.
I was leaning more towards a 6. I was umming and ahhing.
Yeah.
It was definitely, it was between 5.8, 6, and I think 5.8 is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
very fair.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well,
have you got any other comments or anything that we wanted to make or remarks?
Well,
can't think of anything.
No, not just it. If you do see it on offer, go and buy it.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, as always.
And see you on the next one.
See you on the next one.
Thank you. See you later. Bye.